The Philadelphia Eagles have emerged from the recent NFL draft with a sense of promise and excitement, having made key moves that have left fans buzzing about what lies ahead. Howie Roseman has once again showcased his knack for strategic decision-making, landing premium talent like pass rusher Jonathan Greenard, wide receiver Makai Lemon, and tight end Eli Stowers, all before the clock even ticked into the third round. It's evident that this draft wasn't just about filling gaps, but about setting the stage for future successes. But the burning question remains, what does this all mean for the Eagles moving forward? Let's dive into the most significant move of the draft, the trade for Greenard. The Eagles sent a pair of third-round picks, one in 2026 and another in 2027, to secure a player who has already inked a 4-year, $98 million deal with $50 million guaranteed. This is not just a splashy signing. It's a calculated strategy to bolster a defensive line that was in dire need of a premier pass rusher following Jaelan Phillips' departure to the Panthers. The Eagles had their sights set on Greenard for weeks, recognizing the necessity of pairing him with Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith, thereby establishing a formidable front. But with Greenard now locked in, what does this mean for Hunt and Smith? With Smith's fifth-year option picked up and Hunt still on his rookie deal with 2 years remaining, both players are set to hit free agency in 2027. Roseman has assured fans that contract conversations will come into play when the time is right, emphasizing that the Eagles remain committed to maintaining a potent pass rush while ensuring the flexibility to retain their young defensive stars. And let's talk about the surprise pick at quarterback, Cole Payton, in the 5th round. With Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and veteran Andy Dalton already in the fold, one has to wonder if the Eagles are genuinely considering keeping 4 quarterbacks on the roster. Roseman has indicated that they are open to this possibility, understanding the importance of depth at such a critical position. After all, if they're willing to maintain a full roster of offensive linemen, why not quarterbacks? Given that both McKee and Dalton will hit free agency after the season, it makes sense to keep options open. However, the safety position presents a different challenge. While Andrew Mukuba and Marcus Epps have solidified their starting spots, depth is a concern. The Eagles did draft Cole Wisniewski late in the draft, and he might just have the chance to carve out a role for himself. Roseman even hinted at the potential comparisons to Reed Blankenship, a player who has already made a name for himself in Philly. If Wisniewski can reach that level, it would be a significant win for the Eagles. As we dissect this draft class, it's clear that while the Eagles may not have checked every box on their shopping list, they've certainly made strides towards building a deeper, more competitive roster. The moves made by Roseman are a testament to the franchise's vision for the future. But with expectations rising, the pressure is on. Fans, where are you watching from? What are your thoughts on these moves? Stay tuned as we continue to explore the implications of this draft and what's next for the Eagles as they navigate the offseason. The excitement is palpable, and the journey is just beginning.
The Eagles have made a strategic move by signing 8 undrafted free agents ahead of rookie minicamp. And one name stands out among the crowd. Right. If you're a diehard Eagles fan, where are you watching from? And what are your thoughts on this signing? Wright, a 22-year-old tight end, enters the Eagles' fold after a notable collegiate career. Initially a 3-star recruit, he was ranked the 33rd tight end in the 2022 recruiting class, hailing from Perry, Georgia. After committing to Virginia Tech, his journey took an unexpected turn when he entered the transfer portal after 2 seasons. He found a new home at Ole Miss, where he truly shone, earning second-team All-SEC honors in 2025. This player has the potential to make waves in Philadelphia. Dane Brugler from The Athletic had Wright listed as the 17th best tight end in the draft class, projecting him as a 5th to 6th round pick, a clear indication that the Eagles have landed a potential steal. In his 4-year collegiate stint, spanning 47 games across Virginia Tech and Ole Miss, Wright amassed impressive stats: 113 receptions, 1,603 yards, and 9 touchdowns. These numbers are not just numbers. They tell a story of progression, resilience, and potential. Now, let's break down what this means for the Eagles. Adding Wright to the roster is a calculated risk. The tight end position in Philadelphia has been pivotal in the past, and with the right coaching, he could develop into a reliable target for the quarterback. The Eagles are known for their emphasis on tight ends, and Wright's ability to stretch the field could complement the existing offensive schemes. However, let's not sugarcoat the challenges. Wright's transition from college to the NFL won't be seamless. The competition is fierce, and he'll need to prove that he can adapt to the pro level quickly. The Eagles have a reputation for developing talent, but they also have a history of high expectations. Fans will be watching closely to see if Wright can rise to the occasion. The excitement surrounding rookie minicamp is palpable. With the addition of undrafted free agents like Wright, there's a renewed sense of hope and potential within the team. But let's be clear, the Eagles front office is taking a gamble. Signing undrafted players can yield hidden gems, but it can also lead to disappointment. Fans are buzzing with opinions. Some are optimistic, seeing Wright as a potential game changer, while others are skeptical about relying on untested talent. The Eagles fan base is passionate and deeply invested in the team's success, and rightly so. This signing could either pave the way for a bright future or serve as a reminder of the risks that come with such moves. As we anticipate what rookie minicamp will unveil, one thing is certain. The Eagles are not resting on their laurels. They're actively seeking ways to bolster their roster, and Wright is just one piece of the puzzle. Will he secure a spot on the final roster? Can he rise above the competition and become a household name in Philadelphia? Keep your eyes peeled as we dive deeper into the next segment, focusing on the latest developments and what they mean for the Eagles' aspirations.
The buzz is palpable in Philadelphia as the Eagles kick off the onboarding process for their 2026 rookie class. This is a pivotal moment not just for the players, but for the future of the franchise. With 48 players on the field, including 30 on a tryout basis, the stakes are high and the air is thick with anticipation. Where are you watching from today? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Among the notable names trying out are veterans like offensive lineman Michael Jordan and running backs Khalil Herbert and Elijah Mitchell. These seasoned players bring experience that could significantly bolster the squad as they vie for roster spots. Adding to the intrigue, we have edge rusher Isaiah Thomas and wide receiver Jaquan Jackson, both of whom could provide depth and skill to an already dynamic roster. The Eagles' commitment to developing talent is clear, with two players from last year's practice squad, offensive lineman Holland Pierce and defensive tackle Gabe Hall, taking part in this crucial session. It speaks volumes about the team's strategy to build continuity and depth, ensuring that the pipeline of talent remains robust. Now, let's talk about the guys who have the spotlight firmly on them, the premium draft picks. Wide receiver Makai Lemon, tight end Eli Stowers, and offensive tackle Markel Bell all made their on-field debuts, donning their new numbers with pride. The excitement surrounding these rookies is undeniable. They represent the new blood that will drive this franchise forward. Amongst the rookies, only Day 3 quarterback Cole Payton was present, making it all the more important for him to prove himself as the sole signal caller on the field. This is his moment to shine, and with the new coaching staff watching closely, every pass counts. The Eagles have also welcomed International Pathway Program hopefuls UAR Bernard and Josh Weru, who are stepping into their first organized football practice. It's a critical time for them as they look to make a lasting impression. The undrafted free agent class is equally intriguing, headlined by Alabama linebacker Deontay Lawson, Ole Miss tight end Dae'Quan Wright, and Florida long snapper Rocco Underwood. Underwood stands out as the only long snapper currently on the roster, which indicates the team's confidence in him as they look ahead to the season. Luke Akers, son of franchise legend David Akers, is trying out as a punter, breaking from his father's legacy as a kicker. His versatility is an asset. Having handled both punting and kicking duties at Northwestern, he could potentially carve out a niche for himself on the team. The Eagles are also evaluating North Carolina kicker Reese Verhoff, adding another layer of competition in special teams. Coaching changes are always a topic of discussion, and this practice marked the debut of several new coaches on the staff. Offensive coordinator Sean Mannion kept his eyes glued to Payton during individual drills, even catching some of his strong passes. Mannion's focus on footwork alongside quarterbacks coach Parks Frazier is indicative of the detailed approach the Eagles are taking to cultivate their quarterback talent. Meanwhile, offensive line coach Chris Cooper led a group of 6 linemen, incorporating innovative drills with medicine balls and sticks to enhance their performance and technique. It's these high-intensity practices that prepare our players for the grueling demands of the NFL season ahead. Additionally, senior offensive assistant Jared Johnson, a former quarterback himself, contributed by throwing to the receivers during position drills, ensuring that the skills of the entire unit are sharpened. Though new faces are stepping in, the practice retained familiar elements of Nick Sirianni's training philosophy, including the intensity of strip circuits and ball security drills. This blend of the old and the new indicates a seamless transition for the team and a commitment to maintaining a winning culture. As we wrap up this look at the Eagles' rookie class and their initial practice, it's clear that the future is bright. Fans should keep their eyes peeled as these players continue to develop and make their mark. What are your thoughts on the Eagles' rookie class and the new coaching staff? How do you feel about the upcoming season? Don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below. The Eagles are gearing up for a season filled with promise, and as always, we'll be right here bringing you all the insights and analysis. Fly, Eagles, fly!